But we definitely got to get into some of these college
Oh.
football storylines today. Hey, we all heard about it. Mel Tucker got the axe. He got fired. Like my guy Alex said a couple weeks ago, he is trying to sue. He's trying, for wrongful termination. We'll see. Since that point, though, there have been a couple names that have been circling around. One of them being Urban Meyer, potentially interviewing for this job. Alex, is this for real? Did this happen yet, or what are we thinking?
I don't know. It's one of those things where, depending on where you look, some people have said he's already landed in East Lansing and had talks about the job. Some have said hasn't even sniffed at it. Some have said they called him and he declined to even interview. It's all over the place right now, but it was one of those names that everywhere he's been in college football, he has turned them into an elite program.
Yep.
Every one of those schools had been lower than they've been in a long time. And Urban Meyer brought them back, national championships, that kind of that level of play.
Yeah.
So if MSU can land him, look out, because everyone saw what he was at the NFL level. This dude is one of the greatest football coaches in college football in the last few decades. Not even just this past decade, the last few.
Oh, yeah. Now, I do have to ask this because I did talk to Catherine about this. And Alec, you're free to answer this as well. I did talk to Catherine about this. And as soon as she heard the name, the look on her face was just because at one point, he was a great Ohio State coach. And if there's one thing that Michigan and Michigan State agree on is they don't like that team. So I understand the wins, but is this kind of sacrilegious?
I mean, yes. The term I've seen people use for if MSU ends up getting him is they're going to start going on their villain arc. This is we don't necessarily care about the morality of the situation. This is a guy that's going to come in and turn around that program like that. We all thought Mel Tucker did. Urban Meyer's going to do that, and it's going to stick. So I've been on record saying that as much as I would hate it, I wouldn't absolutely be opposed to Urban Meyer if Harbaugh had left. I had said that this past offseason. It's one of those things where you hate it off the start, but the phrase that's been used forever is winning solves all, right?
Yep.
So
Very true. Very true.
People would kind of balk at it at first, but when you start to see those wins pile up, they'll accept it.
Yeah, you beat Ohio State and Michigan in a year, then nobody really cares. Why do you think everybody loved Mel Tucker? Because he was able to beat Michigan. You know, Alec, what are your thoughts, man? I mean, like you said, if we get him and he wins, it doesn't really matter, right?
I mean, yeah, it's just weird seeing with that hatred and that rivalry. I don't know. That's
would it ever?
That is really a weird thing.
But I mean, you think
it's
about
like
it.
Bill Belichick coaching the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Saban coached LSU and then went to Bama. We've seen it.
Yeah. Shoot, Saban even coached Michigan State at one point.
Yep.
I
thought that one alone because it wasn't very good, but
it's like Urban Meyer coaching Michigan.
Yep.
I
feel like it's a bit of a lesser extent coaching like him going to MSU than it is going to Michigan.
Yeah.
But it's still it's like if Michigan's here, MSU's here. It's not far behind.
They still don't like him. They still don't like him at all.
Yeah.
So So, hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see if he gets the job. It will definitely be an upgrade, if for nothing else, than the resume that Urban Meyer will be coming into East Lansing with. So we'll see. Hopefully they can get it done.
If you fire Mel Tucker and then you go to Urban Meyer, that's extremely hypocritical because we've seen some of the stuff the last couple of years that's come out with Urban. It's extremely hypocritical if they do that.
Yeah. And we also know that if if there's any way that Tim Tebow has any eligibility left, he will be coming to East Lansing with them.
Yeah. Might not be his quarterback, but he'll play something.
Right. Who's this new player? 18-year of eligibility coming into the game. Oh,
Tom
my goodness. Yeah. Good old Urban Meyer. So, hey, we'll see what happens. But right now, Michigan State needs something just to stabilize things over there because it's not looking good. They played a great game against Iowa, although McNamara was hurt in that game. They had the backup come in. But in true Michigan State fashion right now, they choked it away at the end. And definitely hard to watch for Kat. She didn't like that.
Yeah, I think the more realistic scenarios for MSU, the ones that I'm seeing right now, are Duke's coach Mike Elko. I've seen Kansas's coach going. Betting odds have Mark Stoops pretty high up there, leaving Kentucky going there.
Yeah.
The other one I'm seeing a lot of movement for, at least in like betting odds and that kind of stuff, Brian Hartline, Ohio State offensive coordinator and receivers coach. Seen a lot of movement up boards for him.
Another Ohio State guy.
Yeah,
but I don't think he would hurt as much as Urban Meyer. But
no, but it helps Michigan State because it's somebody that's been with Ohio State the last few years, knows how they run, knows the ins and outs of that organization.
Absolutely. I like that.